Read, recite and repeat. Mastering memorization. Read with meaning, recite to retain, and repeat to master it. It may seem deceptively simple. The practice of read, recite and repeat plays a crucial role in the memorization process and continues to be highly relevant in various learning contexts. This fundamental technique forms the backbone of effective memorization strategies, facilitating the retention and recall of information. Memorization is an essential skill for children to develop, especially when it comes to preparing for writing exams. While it may seem daunting at first, there are effective techniques that can make memorization both engaging and achievable. In this article, we will explore the three-step process of read with meaning, recite to retain, and repeat to master it. This method will not only help children memorize with ease but also understand the material better. So, let's dive in and discover the secret to successful memorization. Read with meaning. The first step to memorization is reading with meaning. It involves actively engaging with the text, understanding its content, and connecting it to prior knowledge. By doing so, children can create a strong foundation for memorization. Here's an example to illustrate this step. Example, let's say you are trying to memorize a poem about nature. Start by reading the poem aloud, paying attention to the rhythm, rhyme, and the vivid descriptions of nature. Imagine yourself being in that serene setting, surrounded by colorful flowers, chirping birds, and a gentle breeze. By immersing yourself in the poem's imagery, you establish a deeper connection to the content. Recite without reading. Once you have read the material with meaning, the next step is to recite it without looking at the text. This step encourages active recall and helps reinforce memory. When children recite the information aloud without relying on the text, they are training their brains to retrieve information independently. Let's continue with the previous example to understand this step better. Example, after reading the poem about nature, close the book and recite the lines out loud. Focus on recollecting the words, rhythm, and flow of the poem. As you recite, visualize the scene and try to feel the emotions conveyed by the poet. By repeatedly reciting the poem without glancing at the text, you build confidence in your ability to remember it. Repeat until you memorize. The final step in our memorization process is repetition. Consistent practice is the key to solidifying memories in the long term. Encourage children to repeat the read and recite process multiple times, until they can recite the information effortlessly. Let's see how this step ties everything together. Example, keep practicing the poem by reading it aloud, reciting it without looking, and repeating this cycle. Each time you go through the process, focus on areas where you stumble or hesitate. Pay attention to the lines that need extra practice and reinforce them until they become second nature. With time and effort, the poem will become ingrained in your memory, ready to be written down during exams. Conclusion. Memorization doesn't have to be a tedious task, it can be an engaging and rewarding process. By following the read, recite, and repeat method, children can improve their memorization skills and perform better in writing exams, public performances, and taking leadership. Thank you. Wishing you success.